ANC members in Roodepoort here in Johannesburg have marched against illegal miners known as Zama Zamas, following pleas from residents who say they now fear for their lives. Communities have raised a few concerns over alleged gender-based violence, femicide and kidnapping that is linked to the miners. The march comes as the Sporong informal settlement residents return home from the Randgate Community Hall after fleeing from violent attacks from the illegal miners.
Illegal mining actually is something that is a grave concern for the African National Congress. We regard it as a national crisis, but in particular in our community of Roodepoort, our residents are unable to function. They are scared to walk in the streets because of the illegal mining activities. They are unable, children are scared to go to school. So we have taken this matter up and we've come to the police station to request that these illegal activities must be attended to. First, the most important is to close these holes that are still open, because then that gives the Zama Zamas an opportunity to function. But second of all, it's an integrated approach with the provincial government as well as the local municipalities to make sure that services are rendered. So basic things like grass cutting, because that's where they have the ability to hide and run from the police. Basic things like ensuring that services are rendered with patrolling. The police must patrol, and we have even gone far in our demands to say we want the army to be deployed in Roodepoort for the safety of our communities, because these activities, they take away public safety, they take away economic activity, they take away just the human rights of citizens of South Africa. So we are here as the African National Congress, together with the taxi association, together with the religious sector, together with the business community. You saw we were not marching alone. They joined us because this is a collaborative effort to stand up for South African citizens, to ensure that they enjoy their daily lived experience in their own communities. Our demands were clear, and as you saw, we went inside in a closed session in the boardroom where they have committed. The Office of the Premier was represented as well, and the SA Police, who have committed to have a meeting with the Police Commissioner, and they have agreed to a 7 days response time. And within that 7 days, we expect greater and much more improved in terms of police visibility. And they have committed that they are also going to make sure that this integrated approach that we speak about, of ensuring that the Department of Minerals and Energy expedites the closure of the holes. So we are activists. We will not tire. We are going to continue to raise our voice. We are going to continue to stand up for our communities. We are going to continue to be their voice until such a time that if it means President Cyril Ramaphosa must come here himself, we will call for that, because we are standing up for our communities.
Two questions from SABC. The first question would be, what would you say to those who are reactive instead of being proactive? Because the issue of illegal miners known as Zama Zamas have been there for a while. My second question is on the ballot papers that were found in Centurion. Your comment on that?
Look, the issue of Zama Zamas, it's a national issue, and one of the things that we're very clear about is that we expect an integrated approach from all spheres of government. We are not putting blame on an individual. We're putting blame on the system itself, including the fact that there are undocumented people operating, and therefore our immigration system must do better in terms of how we deal with the issue of our porous borders. And for me, what is important is that our voice needs to be heard collectively, not just by one sphere. So yes, we are marching to the South African Police Service, but the work goes beyond just their work of patrolling. It starts with the ability to deal with rehabilitation of the mines themselves, to ensure that the area itself, the mining activities that happen should always be guided by the legal framework of our country. So we are not placing blame on any individual department. We are saying this must be a collaborated program of all spheres of government. I am not going to speak about that. We are here to speak for citizens of Roodepoort. The ANC leadership that you see here of the 16th Regional Conference is the leadership that was elected on the 5th of December by delegates. That is why we're here marshalling community members, and they are following us because they believe that we are interested in the program of ensuring that the ANC is at the forefront of ensuring that community issues are taken up. Anything else is outside our purview. We have been elected and we are leading society as it is right now.
That was Loyiso Masuku, the regional chairperson of the African National Congress here in Johannesburg, engaging with the media about issues including the pressing issue of illegal minors known as Zama Zamas. She didn't want to say much on the issue of ballot papers that were found in Centurion regarding the ANC conference that took place last year.